Hi, this is Kate with the Empress of Tarot. Welcome in. It is 2:10 today, February 10th. And I'm kind of curious about this missing person. Her name is Nancy Guthrie. They're looking for her. I have kind of bad news. I'm not sure if she's alive or not, but I was going to pull some extra cards to see what is going on. Hi, Princess. What can I get for the missing persons case for Nancy? The Eight of Pentacles. Someone is trying to master their craft, get recognition. To the Six of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords. Uh-oh. Hi, Fairy Tale. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Ravi. You guys, I'm just going to intuitively answer questions right now. You think I think she might be dead, Shirley. I know. I'm getting the Seven of Swords, so she had an enemy of some sort. Oh, no, you think so too, Shirley? Oh, no. That's crazy. Who would do that to their mom? There's a woman who went missing in Arizona. Her name is Nancy Guthrie. Her daughter is a well-known news reporter. Hi, Space. So Fairy Tale wants to know the energy of a mirror towards Fairy Tale. The Queen of Wands, someone who's very confident, self-assured, the life of the party, also has a really good nose for business. To the Wheel of Fortune, fortune's turning in your favor, good luck. And the Ten of Cups, family contentment, total love and support. Good job, Fairy Tale. You got the Ten of Cups. That's the best card to get in the cups. Congratulations, Fairy Tale. He loves you. Yeah, in my reading, surely I got a lot of pentacles, so somebody really wants money for this person. I don't get to say that a lot, but he loves you. So Fairy Tale is very much loved. What am I picking up for Shirley? What are the person on your mind's current feelings and next actions towards me this week? The Six of Wands, a victory, success, being in the limelight, praise, and acclaim. To the Ace of Cups, a new relationship, baby, proposal, or marriage. And the Seven of Swords, theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Be careful, Shirley. Someone might be not being honest with you. Be on the lookout for dishonesty. What can I get for Ravite? Justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions. The truth comes out. To strength, number 8, having unconditional love, self-respect. And the Queen of Cups, someone who's very compassionate, very nurturing, a healer. You're welcome, Shirley. I'm going to take a break in between Princess to pull some more cards on missing person to see if I can get more information. I'll be doing this time and time over again for a while until she's found. So what can I get on the missing person? The Seven of Pentacles, they're still waiting for the money to arrive. To the Ten of Cups, it's possible that she's alive and happy. And the Tower, something disastrous or unexpected is around the corner. What can I get for Princess? Does my crush have love feelings for me? The Knight of Pentacles, a reliable person who's patient and hardworking. To the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving, or perhaps just taking a vacation. And the Two of Pentacles, multitasking, weighing two different options. He's trying to make up his mind, Princess. Hey, beauty hearts. What can I get for Brian? How is Paul feeling about the one-on-one acoustic jam session we had earlier today? That's cool, Brian. Glad you got together with your friend. It's more of a maybe, Princess. The Hermit. This is about taking some time to be alone, doing some some soul searching, looking for inner clarity, meditating. To the Page of Swords, a gossip spy, prying eyes the truth. We're trying to figure out how somebody feels in tarot. And the Five of Wands, competition, rivalries, obstacles, or sports. It looks like you guys are really learning how to play together. I think he felt like he was, that you were really challenging him, musically. I'm sorry, Princess. What can I get for beauty? Is Dave moving on from me? The Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. To the Star, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. And the Hermit, solitude, taking time out to meditate, going within to find spiritual illumination, spiritual truth. He might want to be alone, beauty, for a while. What can I get for Shanika? What does my Sagittarius want with me? The Four of Wands, a homecoming celebration, family, friends, reunions, perhaps a marriage. To the Knight of Wands, a lusty, free-spirited person who's very creative. And the Ten of Cups, family, contentment, total love and support. Nice, Shanika. Hi, Joa. Will I have a boyfriend soon, Joa? The Hermit, you've been single for a long time. This is about taking time out to meditate, going within. Yeah, I really liked your card, Shanika. To the Queen of Wands, someone who's very charming, courageous, is usually the center of the party's attention, also has a really good nose for business. And the Four of Wands, you'll meet someone to marry. This is a homecoming, a celebration, family, friends, reunions, marriage. Your next boyfriend will be your husband, Joa. Hi, Rosa. Does Paul want to jam again? Let's see, Brian. The Two of Pentacles, he's multitasking, trying to weigh two different options. To the Ten of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. And the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, good parenting. You guys are actually going to put out an album together, you and Paul. So you and Paul are going to birth something, which will probably be an album together. Hi, Jesus is King. Yeah, Joel, I think your next boyfriend might be a husband material. Let's see, Rosa, will you get into a relationship this year that will end up with marriage? You're very welcome, Brian. The King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. To the Seven of Cups, you'll have a lot of options, commitment issues. And the Ten of Wands, stress, exhaustion, job burnout. I don't think it will happen this year, Rosa. It won't end up in marriage, but you may end up dating a few people this year. What can I get for Emma? Is Lai sincere about his love to me? The Seven of Cups, he's kind of considers you an option. He has commitment issues. To the Four of Swords, he needs rest, retreat, renewal, solitude, and recovery. And the devil, the addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust card, number 15. Emma, I don't think he's very sincere. Oh, hi, Jesus. Is the connection over between me and Khalid? No, with the 10 of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. To the King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. And the Hermit, solitude, taking time out to meditate, going within to find spiritual illumination, spiritual truth. I don't think it's over. Let's check in on the Nancy Guthrie case. Did the daughter-in-law have anything to do with it? Yes, he will be back. Jesus is king. Clearly a man was involved, the King of Swords. Somebody had to strategize to kidnap her. So it was a man. She's being held prison right now in the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, or imprisonment. So she could be still alive, but they're still imprisoning her. And the Seven of Swords, there's an enemy involved. And that came up in the last reading for her. Hi, Lil Star. Does AM miss you? The Five of Wands, a competition, rivalries, obstacles in sports. To Death, Scorpio energy, a big change, an ending to a beginning, a transformation. And the Queen of Swords, someone who's very honest, rigorously honest, and self-sufficient. I think he does miss you with the Death card. Will you settle this year, Shika? No, with the Ten of Wands, this is stress, exhaustion, job burnout. To the Ten of Cups, you'll settle for a happy family, a happy love life. And the Seven of Cups, too many options, commitment issues, daydreaming or fantasizing. You will find someone that you love this year, Shika. I'm sorry, Kelly. What can I get for Kelly? The moon, number 18, illusions, fears, confusions, not seeing things clearly, having to trust your own intuition. To the 10 of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. And the 3 of Wands, teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. It looks like whatever you're going to be doing is going to be expanding, Kelly. You have strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What can I get for Cece? What is coming into my life, or how will the next few days go? I'm sorry, Kelly. Cece, I have the devil, addictions, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. To the Knight of Cups, a Prince Charming, romance, proposal, or invitation. And the 2 of Swords, it's time to make a decision or a compromise. Let's see, Mr. Black Eyes. The 8 of Cups, withdrawal, retreat, moving on, abandonment, change of course, a breakup. To the Hermit, solitude, taking time out to meditate, going within to find spiritual illumination and spiritual truth. Looks like this person just wants to be alone. And the 10 of Cups, family, contentment, total love and support. So you will find someone that you love entirely and completely. I'm sorry, Kelly, I can't go back to your question. I already put back the cards, so I'm sorry you didn't understand. Sure, Kelly, just a second. What can I get for Kelly? The 3 of Cups, a celebration, a circle of support, friendships, perhaps a marriage. To the King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you might get married to a fire sign. And you'll end up in a relationship, a romantic relationship. This is a proposal or marriage. I see your question. You're already married. Well, maybe that's why I pulled the 2 of Cups if you're already married. I don't see your question, Kelly. Can you repost your question, Kelly? Yeah, Kelly, I'm having a hard time understanding you. You're saying Davis, not my husband. That's not really a complete sentence. I'm sorry, Kelly, you're having so much difficulty. Hi, B. I've just been doing a lot of thinking about the woman that went missing. Are you familiar with that case? Nancy Guthrie. I closed it just for donations. I'm about 30 minutes in, so I decided to just go with donations only. But members always get free questions. Hi, Queen Bee. You can always get a free question, B, since you're a member. Yeah, I've been trying to crack this case of this woman, Nancy Guthrie. I'm going to pull a couple more cards on her. If you guys don't mind, I'm just really curious. I'm getting the Five of Cups, loss, regret, feeling abandoned or unloved. This is a card of somebody's lost someone. It's been 10 days, B. The Knight of Cups might find her. This is a Prince Charming romance proposal invitation. And the Fool starting all over again, going on an adventure. So I don't know. I mean, there's great loss, but there's hope that she's still alive too, I think. What can I get for B? Can I ask what I can expect from G this week? Today, the Knight of Cups, a Prince Charming, a romance proposal or invitation. So he should ask you out on a date today. What day is it? Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday he'll ask you out on a date. Wednesday, he'll be conflicted. This is the Two of Swords. He'll try to come up with a compromise. He's blindfolded. He probably can't take any action on Wednesday. On Thursday, he wants an apology, judgment, reconciliation, forgiveness. So he wants to get together on Thursday as well as Tuesday. Friday, he wants to be left alone. He wants to take out time to meditate, go within to find spiritual illumination and spiritual truth. And on Saturday, he wants to have sex. He wants to get physical with you. He wants to start a new project, inspiration, the urge to create. So it looks like he's kind of like every other day, B. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are good days, but Wednesday and Friday, not so much. Well, not really confusing, but yeah, a little confusing with that Two of Swords thrown in there. But it's everyone's perfect right to want some alone time at some point during the week. So he's kind of taken off. He's going to take off on Friday. Oh, well, he will be contacting you soon, B. I believe he'll be contacting you soon. Thanks, B. Hi, PY. I've been good. I closed free questions down though.